Hello again, it's Priscilla Batzell in Spring Hill, Florida at Expressionist Art Studio Gallery, remembering to turn her timer on at the last second. The camera will shut off automatically at 20 minutes. I'm going to start this pre-primed 16-inch round canvas, hopefully with some tricorn black, which is looking a lot like there isn't very much of it here. So it'll be what it'll be. And I might spread that out some. We might just make it. It's definitely time to refill and restock some containers. Now if I decide I want to spin this, which I haven't yet, I'm going to have to do something about the fact that today I took one side of my containment system out. This is Chantilly lace. It's a Prizm Pour. It's from Colour Arte. There I am a Colour Arte affiliate, and you will find a Colour Arte coupon code for 20% off along with the link to the website. I'm just going to use a lot of that because as far as I'm concerned, the paint that we don't have enough of we don't have enough of. Actually, if I leave that tip down, maybe I'll get a little bit more out of it before we're done. I have some gorgeous royal sapphire. I definitely don't use the true silver often enough. And right at the moment it's looking like I haven't used it so that it's not open. So I'm just going to dribble some of that right in there. I thought I wouldn't use gold and then I rethought it. So I've got some Indian Spice, which is both a Prizm Pour and Primary Element. And I love gold and silver together, so I don't see why I shouldn't do that. I'm going to be using some Australian Floetrol with some Amsterdam Black and possibly some P.E.s iridescent blue-green and some white Amsterdam and Floetrol and some P.E.s iridescent blue-violet. This is Sea Dancer. This is a primary element. And I'm loving the pattern in there, it's pretty cool. I wanted to use a whole bunch of interference violet, which is a primary element. And I think in order to get out as much as I want out, I'm just going to take the top right off and the lump out. And I've got some Snapdragon, which is another primary element that I just used, but the top came off, so I'm going to use it without its cap. Then I've got one of my favorite new frosted sorbet line is this is a primary element. It's Plum Blossom. Which made me think that I had grabbed another purple, and I didn't, but I want to. And I also have some hot orchid I want to use up. I think I'm just going to use a little tiny bit of hot orchid because it does tend to bleed. And has been replaced by just the Jasmine, which is a primary element. It used to be a Prizm Pour. So what was I alluding to? I wanted some darker color in there, and I think the darker color I'm going to use is going to be some deep amethyst. And I just remembered the last black canvas I used, I didn't have enough bright colors on. So I'm going to go back. That's why the white is there, the Chantilly lace is there. I'm going to use some ginger flower. Quite a bit of it actually, hopefully. Take the top right off of there. And maybe hit it with a little bit of Frozen, which used to be my favorite color and probably still is. I just haven't used it in a while. Now it's time to get brazen. Let's see what we've got here. Anything else? Makes me want to take some of my regular black paint and put it along the edges. But we did get some more out. And I can spin it out. I don't know what that'll look like. I've got a rather large palette knife. And I think I'm going to use it. And now that I see that there's not much gold in there, it makes me want gold. So I've got some rich Atelier rich gold mixed with some Atelier pale gold and some P.E.s iridescent gold. And it will come out. So I'm going to give myself a little bit of everything. That's not very thick. That's not what it's supposed to be like at all. I might have even grabbed it. No, that's not any thicker. Well, it is what it is. If I can one-handedly get the white out, the tack out of the top. And hopefully I open some of these. The P.E.s iridescent blue violet is ready to go. And evidently my turntable is a little unlevel. And here is the P.E.s iridescent gold. And here goes nothing. Now I never remember to tip, and this time I'm going to remember to tip. Get rid of all that paint, and if I want to, I've even got a small acetate tool I can use. Drop that in the bucket. Do a little bit of wrecking. Not assuming that any of those are going to stay. But they might lead some paint away, which might be a good thing. We'll see in a minute. Let's just spiral out all of the places that didn't get cells and see how that looks. Okay, so I kind of want a little bit more. I want some more cells over here, so I'm going to use some of the black and some of the white. Go, whoops, and go and, yeah, I'm messy. Going right there. Pull some of that up. I can see like I've got some definite cell activator issues. this could cover this whole canvas, it would be pretty awesome. I think this is the first time I've tried to tip and use what I've got for paint on one of these round canvases. I'm not certain because I did do one recently and I don't remember the details of it exactly. Definitely makes me want to put some black down in the remaining areas and then drag my spatula through, which I kind of could do without a problem. But I definitely want this covered down here. So let's just do that. See how it goes. Since I really don't have any other, I mean, I've got white house paint, but I don't want to put that in here. This is a whole different, I'm really quite sorry. I just realized I wasn't saying a word. Now that's Mead black paint I'm using. And it does sell when you mix it with like 2% water. It will sell. I'm probably going to go back in here. And add some more wrecking. But I could definitely still spin it out. And I could probably do some of this with a palette knife. It just occurred to me. Don't know why it didn't occur to me before. But as long as it is now, I guess it's okay. I should also, in theory, be able to move some of that color out. There's some pretty cool stuff going on in there. Pretty sure that interference violet's going to be awesome. I can see some evidence of it already. Yes, I just stole some paint, and I'm likely to do it again. And I could actually put paint in there. You know, one thing I do like to do is use my little acetate tool to drag a few things and waggle. Waggle and drag. I can't believe I tried to use the tricorn black with not enough paint. Yeah, I guess I can believe that. I have days like that. I'm sure I'm not the only one. So should I spin? I don't know. I don't think I need to. I'm not sure what I'll lose when I do it. And I'm not sure I can do it without making a huge mess, but I gotta try someday. And it looks to me like it worked. Yeah, that's pretty. Maybe I can tip it one more time in the direction I want it to go. Without too much damage. That's the problem right there. I don't want to incur too much damage. I do like those stripey things as she tries to fix them. Some of them that used to be cells make excellent spirals. Alright, so that's my timer. Telling me I've got 3 minutes. I've got a piece of cardboard here. I'll try and fit it back in so that I don't spatter myself with paint. And I'll give it a shot, assuming that it'll go around. Well, I've got one side the way I want it. I just think I need to work on the other side. Alright, so what can I tell you guys? I love you much. You inspire the heck out of me. Please give me a thumbs up if you wouldn't mind. When you share my videos, you help me out. I so appreciate that. I think small adjustments will probably help fool the eye. I'll be looking for bubbles and pulling them out with my sharp end of a skewer or my sharp tweezers. And I like this. I like this a bunch of different ways. I might even like to add tiny tadpole of Sea Dancer right there, and a couple other colors. Just to help confuse the eye a little bit, because that side is a little bit on the empty side. So look under the video for the 20% off coupon code for Colour Arte products. I'm an affiliate, and you help me out if you shop there. Look for Pinterest, Instagram, Twitter links, Facebook group, Expressionist Art Studio Gallery Appreciation Group. Know that I love you guys. You inspire. I think I told you you inspire me. You do. You inspire me. Thank you for the donations that help keep me painting and buying art supplies. Yes, I am. I'm cheating. And I'll do it again. And there's so much pretty about this. I see no reason not to allow myself the pleasure to try and make it everything it could be. Especially since I know my palette knife will help. So what did I not ask you for? A thumbs up? Please give me a thumbs up. I really appreciate your help. Your comments keep my morale boosted. I have over 2,600 videos. They're on playlists, all playlists, created playlists. You can find them by going to my channel. Also by going to my channel, you can find a place to shop now. My community board will show you tomorrow's video. I think I'm pretty happy with this overall, even though I had some rescuing to do. I think I faked my way out of it pretty well, and I think it's gorgeous, and I'm going to try and shimmer it at you and hope it comes out as pretty as it seems to be now. I'm going to try and climb up on my ladder. So, thank you guys for being here. Hope you come again. I post at 2:15 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's a little off center.